This forum in Ikeja, Lagos is one for capacity building on data protection for journalists. This is another similar event yet in Lagos, less than 24 hours after.
The new dawn of a new era for data privacy in Nigeria is actually a new dawn.
It is all in realization of the place of data service in driving a modern economy, which led to the signing of the Nigeria Data Protection Act by President Bola Tinubu earlier in June this year. Like one of the sayings in the sector goes, data is the new oil. Players in the sector in Nigeria are very upbeat about the new law and what it portends for Nigeria and Nigerians.
We have a brand new law. And what this does is opening the vistas of opportunities for Nigeria to actually play in the League of Nations.
Without mixing words, it's a very, very beautiful piece of legislation. I said this, not from the angle of perfection. No law can be perfect.
The data service sector is an emerging one in Africa's most populous country, just like it is in many other emerging economies. But its potentials are great. Now, to realize those potentials, there are basic rules and guidelines for processors and controllers that must be strictly observed, while data subjects are now more protected.
The law is all about protecting the rights, the freedoms, and interests of all Nigerians who are data subjects in one way or the other. And on the part of data controllers and processors, they owe us that duty of care, accountability to ensure that our data with them is protected.
Some of the immediate benefits of a properly run data service sector include creation of jobs among many other opportunities. Nigeria currently has a little over 500,000 data controllers and processors, a figure that is grossly inadequate for the country's size and population.
I think one of the most important reasons why I am particularly excited about this law being passed is as it relates to jobs. As you know, we have a lot of unemployment, especially youth unemployment in Nigeria. By 2050, 46% of Nigerian jobs are going to be automated. And yet employers are saying that people are coming out of universities without the correct skill sets for them to employ. Then we really need to start asking ourselves, how do we get Nigerian youth ready for the digital revolution?
For those experts already practicing, they must now play by the dictates of the new law.
What we have in the law is that all data controllers and processors, and there are over 500,000 in Nigeria, that they should register with the Data Protection Authority that is with us. What the law says is that we should give them 6 months to acquaint themselves with the provisions of the law. So between now and December 31st, they are to register with the Commission, and from the 1st of January to 31st of March next year, they are to submit their annual audit report telling us what they've done in the area of putting in place measures to safeguard our data with them.
Data protection is essential, not only because it ensures our privacy, it also ensures that we are able to grow our data economy.
If there is breach or violation, there could be civil consequences meted out against certain institutions, the people we technically call the data processors or controllers.
Now that the legislation is in place and awareness spreading, what is required in the immediate, according to some of the experts, is an alignment across board in the country's data ecosystem if Nigeria is to become active in the circle of big data sector playing countries globally. Tokunbo Oyetunji, Arise News, Lagos.